When we stare into those big, beautiful brown eyes, we wish they could tell us her story, lead us to where she is and how she got there. Because on November 28th of 2011, 26-year-old Kalisha Madden left work that Sunday, was spotted getting into a black SUV with 3 men. And Kalisha Madden, also known as Mocha, has never been seen since.
Kalisha right now would be 40.
What does that feel like, saying that?
Oh, it feels strange because Kalisha has grandchildren now. Kalisha has 5 grandchildren. Oh my God. And she got such beautiful grandbabies. They are so beautiful. She would love on her grandbabies, and all of them, all of her kids look like her in a particular, a special way. She's 40. I can't believe it.
What else can't you believe?
That I haven't heard anything. We haven't heard a word about it,
So Kalisha Madden went missing from the Vegas nightclub on Michigan Avenue where she worked. We know that she left, but there's nothing that we know of that gives any indication that there was a prior motive or something leading up to this. And it was definitely an unexpected event.
Kalisha, very, very outspoken. She had a lot of me in her. She was like me times 10, though. She's a beautiful person,
Kalisha is stunning, strong, funny. She loves family. So it was no surprise that Kalisha wanted to be a mom. And she was a devoted mother of 6. She worked really hard to provide for her little ones. Though not in a traditional job or profession, Pamela Johnson, Kalisha's mother, was not too keen on this path for her firstborn child. Mocha was an exotic dancer, and Pam immediately saw red flags and danger.
Tell everybody dancing is not anything a mother would want for their child. Everything in my power to stop Kalisha or to even encourage her not to dance, but that's what she wanted to do. And so that's what she did. I would always tell her that I just thought it was a dangerous lifestyle because the rules in the street world are different than the laws that, normal folk follow, like me.
But Kalisha wanted her to get a glimpse inside the lifestyle she was so against. Perhaps then Pamela would get a different perspective. So she reluctantly agreed.
When she went on stage and she got off stage, not just one, it was 3 hefty garbage bags that were full of money. That was the moment in my life that I knew she'll never leave, she'll never quit. And she got caught up. She loved it.
Before Kalisha went missing, she had not danced in quite some time. But on that day, she was told there would be a lot of bread in the building. And Kalisha needed that cash to help give her son an extra special birthday, all of her kids an amazing Christmas, and her family a brand new home.
The only reason why she went and danced that particular night is because she got a phone call that there was money in the house and that she needed to come dance so she could get some money.
Mocha left the club that night. That Pamela and Detroit police officer Christopher Merrill know for certain. But what happened next, even moments later, is still a mystery. Mocha disappeared, vanished, as if she never existed.
So when you say that, it's almost like she vanished, I mean, it's in a sense, that's what happened because we know where she was last seen. We know she left that club, and then that's where the trail ends. So at some point, that trail has to be found. And then once she is found, then we can move forward.
I did do a memorial service for my child. I did it to try to give her children some type of closure, but even still to this day, none of her children believe that she's deceased. None of them.
What do you believe?
In the very beginning, I believed that she was deceased, but now, I don't know. I just don't know. I don't know what to believe because
there have been rumors, speculations floating around for years, leaving family members hurt, haunted, and frustrated.
understand something, Andrea. This is the street world, so it's a lot of stories. I've heard a lot of stories. Well, one thing that's funny is it's a lot of people that reach out to her children now, in a community to give them, they say, tips, telling them horrible stories about what you believe happened to her mother. Instead of tell her children these horrible stories, why don't you call the police and tell them the story? So then they can maybe find her. They know she has never been found. A lot of people believe that she was found. No, she was never found.
Rumors are challenging because everything has to be investigated, whether it's true or not. Somebody out there knows something, and whoever that person is, no matter how minute that detail is, they need to come forward so we can investigate that and hopefully bring some peace to some people. So it's still an active missing persons case, and until we can bring Kalisha home, it will remain an active missing persons case.
The last day mother and daughter were together gives Pamela great joy and, at the same time, a tremendous amount of pain.
It was Thanksgiving. That was the first year for Thanksgiving that we were at my mom's. We was at my parents' house. And I had all of my children and all of my grandchildren in one house together. It was like the best Thanksgiving. That's actually the last picture that we all have together. You could have never told me that was going to be the last moment that I saw her. That is the last time that I saw my daughter.
For years, this case has lived in silence. No answers, no justice, just waiting.
I believe that the people that Kalisha was with, she knew them very well. I'm not even going to say I believe it. I'm positive, 100% positive. The people that she was with that night were not strangers to her. Not even they were not strangers. It's a few of the group that also knew the family. That's been in my home, that sat at my dinner table, okay, that's been around me. I think this was a spur of the moment event. I think that things got out of hand. I think that Kalisha may have said some things to somebody and things got out of hand. And I think an altercation occurred. I don't think that it was meant to happen, so that part I give a little, it made me feel a little better because I know that, someone didn't just sit down in their living room and plan to first degree murder my daughter.
To the people that sat around your dinner table.
Why? Just how? How could you live with that, every day knowing that and you could possibly bring closure to 6 children and an entire family. Guess what? What goes around comes around. And that's not coming from no type of threat or none of that. That's just coming from that's biblical. You reap what you sow. God know what you sow.
I just think about the pain that the family is going through. She was a mother of 6. And one day they woke up and didn't have a mother. So that's heartbreaking.
Sometimes, Pamela feels her daughter is still alive. She clings to that hope, a mother's instinct that refuses to die. But there are nights when her mind drifts to a darker place, when the silence feels like a whisper of something final. Still, through the agony, one truth remains. She wants Kalisha home, no matter what. We all do.
It's just, her talking about her dreams, the hopes that she had for her and her children, because at that point, the year she went missing was like a turning point. It was a point in her life where she just wanted to do things differently.
Since Kalisha went missing, Pamela has never stopped fighting, crusading, advocating, and speaking out. And she never, ever will. And she will never, ever stop wishing her home.
I think she was at the wrong place, the wrong time. I want her to know that we love you. If it's by any chance that you are out there, we love you. We love you. And if you can get to any type of phone, my phone number. We will welcome you with open arms. You are more than welcome to come home. We got you. If you scared, we got you. You don't have to be afraid. Just, go to the nearest police station. Let them know that you are missing. Let them know who you are. And let them know that your family is looking for you. And that we will be there in a drop of a dime. If you go anywhere, I don't care where you are on this earth, it's nowhere that you are that I will not fly to get you. So if you are out there, just please, just reach out. Just reach out. Just reach out. I promise you, we got you.
Just know that the Detroit Police Department has not forgotten about Kalisha. She's still being looked for. Every day new technology comes out, new resources come out that weren't available in 2011. So there is certainly a future to this case, and there is always a way forward to try to bring Kalisha home so that this family can stop hurting. They deserve to know the truth. She has 6 kids that deserve to know the truth.
There's no give up in you.
No.
Mommy love you. I miss your smile. I miss your laughter. I just miss everything about you. I just, I miss her hugs. Just looking at her eyes.
Those big, beautiful brown eyes. If you know anything at all about the disappearance of Kalisha Madden, call 1-800-SPEAK-UP or go to DetroitRewards.tv. If what you know can help move her case forward, you will receive $1,000 and you will remain anonymous. I'm Andrea Isom. Please, let's all do the right thing.